Hello guys, welcome back to the video. Today is day 85, season 3 selection video. Starting off down here, we have the two landies parked up. They don't really tend to do much. But yeah, so they just parked up. Disco might be coming into the shed because she's having a couple of things done to her. But we'll have to see what actually happens. Sheep shed has just been parked there. Yard's over there. Keenan in the shed. Farmer's son's golf, sort of been abandoned in the yard. He's just been taking it for a bit of a spin and sort of abandoned it, but it's sort of out of the way, so yeah, anyway, it's abandoned anyway. Feed trailer there, oil tank, 5612, still hasn't got its second CB, will at some point. I believe it's on its way, so maybe in the next episode or two. Class rake, as it's been put out of the way there, as the farmer needs to get to the baler. 1314 mower, kale wrapper, the New Holland mini baler in the back there, the usual bits and bobs there. Then here we have the one of the two workhorses, T6175 New Holland, parked on a class baler. We've got the main man himself, the farmer here, just checking over this with the netting in there, just making sure everything's just rechecking it over, giving it a thorough check over. Now it is currently raining, but you know, he's not really bothered, and yeah, he's just got a piece of wood there to hold it open, so it doesn't slam on his head. And he's just giving it a thorough check over, and yeah, and he's also got the back open. Just check everything. He needs to check the side, and I think she's everything checked over. Maybe not. The blades under there, but I'm not sure if he's done that yet. But yeah, so this was one of two that needed to be checked. Or two pieces of kit from silage / baling kit that needed to be checked over the winter. So just got the wrapper left now, so he'll do that whenever he's free. It kind of gives him something to do when he's not doing anything, or when he's got nothing to do because the farmer's son's doing something. Fert spreader and the fert bags are all in the shed there. 6616, 6920S, trail 5 jet, and the spearhead edge got in the back there. Then here we have the JCB mini digger. So she's just parked up there because she's not really doing much. So she will be moved into a shed somewhere because she can technically be used in the winter, but obviously there's not much use for her at the minute, and it's obviously raining a lot recently, so I'll probably do her best to go inside for a bit. Matt's Lando parked up there, Life Williams, Slabber trailer, Lando bailifter there, the stump trailer, Gator parked there. There's a bit of a tight squeeze to get out, but whoever parked it there managed to. So the sheep trailer and Gator have been moved because they've always just sat where they normally are. Yeah, a bag of wool will be sold soon. Hopefully we get a good price for that. Gain Classic size trailer will be put away probably as well for a bit. Pit sides will be open soon, and then you've got the bales there on the bale trailer. We could technically take them off the trailer and put them in front of the stack, because the trailer doesn't really need to be used, but she might, and it wouldn't do her any harm to come a bit more forward. Obviously it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze getting in the entrance without having to hit the trailer while you're swinging wide into the yard, but should be able to do it. And obviously, as you can see here, this little thing here, you can spin it around so it doesn't stick out, whereas this one sticks out and you can't really swing it around, which is good for that. And the Marson had the same as well. Yeah, we obviously got rid of that and replaced it with this. So yeah, so if we need to, which you probably will end up doing, is put the bales in front, take them off the trailer, and put them in the front of the stack. Then in the sheep field, it's quite busy. You've got all the ewes here, you've got the chickens and the ducks are back in the field, and you've got the rest of the ewes knocking around. Then we have the other workhorse, 774 New Holland, parked up on the F. Williams cattle trailer. She tends to always be on the cattle trailer, but she's just not a bad tractor for it. Not too big, not too small, just sort of perfect really, kind of first choice. Then we have the farmer's son here on the Honda quad, and he's just loading up 2 meg lambs, and in the back there you can see the calf from its mum there. So obviously the farmer's son is trying to get in front of the cow so she doesn't go in the trailer, because that'd be a bit of a pain, and try and sort of make sure the lambs are in, shut the door before she interferes. You got those 3 chickens there knocking about, wondering what's going on. So the meg lambs and the calf are going to the other farm now, so it's just going to be the cows in here, which will give this cow a break. They realistically should have been away from their mums a while ago, but we were just so busy over the summer we kind of forgot to even think about the sheep and the cows. The only thing we did think about is putting the bull in at the right time, but we never thought of the lambs and the calves, especially as we kept them in later. The meg lambs are actually alright sort of size to go now, but the calf wasn't really, so we kind of had to keep them on a bit longer, which we don't normally do. We would have just sent them to the other farm normally, but we thought we'd test this year if we keep them a bit longer, see what happens. And obviously the calf and the meg lambs are all similar size to the other lambs and calves, so they're fine. But obviously don't know if we'll be doing it next year. So now all the cows have no calves, they can have a break for a bit. They'll be coming in probably about, they'll have probably about another month out, and then they'll go in the shed until maybe we'll probably keep them in till they calve, and probably not after they calve. They'll go out, because there's no point in bringing them in and then bringing them out and then bringing them in again. It's too much effort to keep them in, and it's always this field that gets boggy. I don't know if it's because the cows are too heavy or just, I don't know. And then you've got Matt here in the John Deere 3400 telehandler, and he's just dropping the shelter in here. So the sheep have had it for a week, so the cows are going to have it for a week, and then we might have to take it out, because obviously it's probably only fit 1 cow, and that will be the Herefords. They're small enough, whereas the Charolais and the Sementals, well, they're more Herefords. The bigger Herefords won't really fit, so they'd have to sort of lie down and then sort of shimmy their way in to actually get underneath it, because they're too tall and way too big. But you know, maybe they'll take it in turns, I don't know. Yeah, so he's just dropping that in there. So yeah, it's getting a lot quieter now. Not just around the farm, just in general. But yeah, there will be a couple of things going on, hopefully in the next couple of months, obviously, like the animals coming in and stuff like that. Then down the lane here we have the farmer in his New Holland T7060. Now I've got to be honest, there is very nice sound coming out of this tractor now. If I were to be walking down the road, or if I was to be living on a nearby farm, I'd be running to the road just to get a video of it, because it just sounds so nice, and looks nice to her. I think she's about a 2011, 2012 tractor, so she's about a decade old, but yeah, I mean, you wouldn't look at it, she doesn't look it. Yeah, so he's just borrowed his mate's Pottinger cultivator, doing a bit of cultivating for himself, and he's going to drop it off in the morning. And it's evening now, so it's not really doesn't really need to drop it in till tomorrow, so he's not going to bother. give him something else to do tomorrow as well. And then behind him we have a man in his Volvo. Now we haven't seen him in a while. I think it was summer, I think, the last time we saw him maybe. Don't know if he was going down the road or maybe the last time he was here mistakenly drove into the farm. Seen him a couple of times this year anyway. But yeah, this lorry will be going. I think he's got it for sale, or he's planning to get it for sale. I don't know what he's getting, but he'll probably wait till New Year to get a new one. But whatever he sells this for, it's going to go towards a new one. Nothing wrong with it. He's kept it stock, although he has put a straight pipe on it. But yeah, so I think he's planning on getting rid of this. Not really his sort of ideal lorry. But yeah, so he'll be selling this at some point. So he's just taking it for a spin. I believe he's just dropped off a trailer. I think it's a flatbed. He tends to do deliveries to farms and whatever. But yeah, so he's just dropped off a flatbed to a farmer, and I think he's going to put bales on it, and then he'll go and collect it in the morning and take that to a different farm. Also, as you can see, I put a hedge here. Don't really have anything for there, so I just have to make do. And you can see I've put walls on the other side, so it just sort of, to sort of have a boundary to the road instead of just nothing. That probably won't be fixed for a while because I don't have a spare hedge. But for now, we'll just have to deal with the one hedge. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and bye.